So this looks awesome. So does that. This looks slightly less awesome. That looks considerably less awesome. And that looks like a mess. So what do we have here? This is the process by which I make all of my belt patterns, and I'm also going to be showing off quite a few of them. When I'm testing things out, I'll make up a rig like this, where I've got that hooked around something or in a loop or something like that. This is the jig that will replace one of the belt buckles, and I play around with different ways of tying of doing the braiding to try and work out all the different properties and try and get consistent stitching on it. See how it best performs, what does it do when you put it under stress, all kinds of things like that. It's a little loose towards the bottom. This is actually a very difficult pattern. It's meant to look like that right there. It's in single color, and you notice that the edge of it is braided, but it's really easy for that to curl around. I'm not sure how tight I want this in there to be. There's a lot of kinks to be worked out with this, but first things first, let's talk hardware. Okay. Actually, if you want to see what patterns look like when they're done, there's one of mine. You see how perfectly consistent that is? Yeah. There's probably going to be a CutleryLover video there, and if not, then that goes to the unboxing video where he receives my stuff, after which the unboxing video will be here. Because I sent him some of my belts for review, and as of right this instant, the video for the belt review is not up yet. But anyway, I sent him one of these, and this is a more chaotic version when I was testing it for myself, and I liked it, so I kept it. When you're undoing these belts, you may be wondering how to get at all the paracord that's inside them. This is my standard, because that's nice and convenient. It's easy to just pass through things. You don't have to twist around that much. You unscrew that, and you take it off, or if you want, you can get one of these. It's a bit of a different shape to it. It's what I used to use, and still might on request, or depending on what I have. This is how I show you another one of these, but that's currently the last one I've got right this instant. I have to go out and grab some more, or order them, or something like that. Okay. I am very fond of custom belt buckles, and I also happen to make some custom belt buckles. This is a printed photo quality. You can't tell because there should be a photo there over the top of this for a little bit so you can see what it looks like in some higher detail. This is a photo quality print set into the belt buckle, and then there's some acrylic over it to keep it sturdy so it's not gonna discolor or anything like that. It's just gonna stay like that unless you put alcohol on it. Don't put alcohol on it. Yeah, rubbing alcohol will mess with this stuff. Anyway, these are the custom buckles. Now this is a logo that I pulled off of this was a request, but the guy never actually, I had it settled and everything, and then the guy backed out, so I have this to spare now for when I run to a convention or something like that. If you recognize the symbol, you know exactly what I mean. Anyway, so I can put anything in here though, text, photographs, anything like that. It's a little time consuming, and I burn materials, and once it's in and made and everything, I can't do anything else with the buckle. It's just stuck like that now. I would have to chisel in and scrape all of that out and also not damage the buckle. So once the buckle is made, that's what I get. So I'm stuck with that for right now. Anyway, I love the custom buckles, but the standard that I tend to send out is one of these. These work great. I love them. Let's see. They come in at least 2 sizes. Put that through like normal. And then why do it so that it's across the middle of the bar? It's because you can tuck that through the other side for a very nice finished look there. Look at that. That looks fantastic. And it serves the same purpose as tucking one of these ends through a belt loop, keeping it fixed and in place so that it's not going to swing loose like that if it happens to meet some slack. Yeah. The other one is slightly larger. I'm out of those right now because the last one of those I sent to CutleryLover, and nobody has asked for one with a larger buckle lately. So that's that. Now, down to the actual purpose of the video. Once you've taken the hardware out, you'll wind up with a sprawl of these loops, and then you usually just pull those apart. Yeah, so this is very quick to tie. This belt contains one 65-foot strand of Kelly Green Paracord, and it took me 20 minutes to make. Quick to tie, quick to untie. Most of the other paracord belts that you see floating around take hours and hours and hours, by which I mean like 3 or 4. I know, because I used to do it that way, and until I happened upon this strategy. Now, normally I work something out like this. What this blue over here used to be was a 7-point forward lace. I'm still working the kinks out of that one, but this guy seems to be pretty much ready for action. The last thing that I remember naming this was a rise cross. No, that's not a religious thing. That has to do with the way that it's tied, the way that it crosses. And never mind. Anyway, if you have a keen eye, you will notice there's a pattern there, a different pattern on the other side. So you get at least 2 patterns out of that, and that same theme repeats down here. This is slightly thinner to compare. This is about the width of a normal belt, so that's slightly thicker. That's about the same size. This is, normal belt will be here to about right there. Yeah, I like that. This is slightly trickier to tie, but it only adds like 4 minutes to overall construction time. I already have most of the kinks worked out of this one, so this is ready for publishing and sales and everything. I just kind of threw this together really quickly to show you that you can do 2 colors. Now the points thing. So this is a 5-point pattern. This is a 5-point pattern. This was a 7-point pattern, and this was a 7-point pattern. And my Twilight belt was a 7-point pattern. What is all that? That has to do with how many color slots there are to work with. So this is a 2-to-3 ratio with a dark garnet color and this dark silver there. I think it looks fantastic. There will be a photograph right there so that you can see what it looks like in good lighting, because the overhead light that I have kind of washes everything out and makes it all look kind of brown and muddy. Anyway, this is a lot firmer, but still has all those same properties as my other paracord stuff. I like that you get so much out of a single strand here, because there's nothing that keeps me from making, like, let's say you order a 70-foot belt like that one lovely fellow in Britain. Hey, man, who ordered one of my Twilight belts before. If you really want to, like, it would come out solid color like this, but you can make that all one strand. Alright, a little furthermore, the jig up here is meant to take the place of a belt buckle. So what's going on with the belt buckle is that I have it hitched on the 2 sides here, and it goes down and it does all of its whatnot. It is banded over there, although these can get, hang on a minute, very pretty flat in the end. There, you see. This one is a little bunchy because this is one that I made for myself, and I like having it reversible, so I tightened it at the neck right here, so I can wear it this side out if I feel like it, and I can wear it that side out if I feel like it. There we go. Alright, now, you probably know how many ridiculous, the insane number of colors that Paracord comes in, and all you can, if I can get it, I can get it to you. And you have different color layouts like this. This is where it's 1-on-1, but I can do other more interesting things with it, where it crosses through each other, or you get stripes or crowns, like the crossed crown, which is what this evolved into later on. This guy has some interesting properties that might bear talking about, but not in this video because this has already gotten pretty cluttered. Alright, if you want to get one of these belts, I'm pretty much the only one who knows how to, I've seen who makes them this way. Like, if you, tell me if you've seen any of my patterns elsewhere, because I would love to see if they have ways of doing it that I haven't happened upon. These are, all these different styles are related to one another, but they're not done quite the same. It would be difficult to explain. If I ever become fabulously wealthy, there will be a link to how to tie these right here, but that's probably going to stay gray for a long time because I need to eat, and if I go telling everybody how to make these, no one has any reason to buy one from me, which would be, I'd be stuck here where I am right now. But on happier notes, if you are interested in Paracord things like this, if this is the reason that you came to see my channel, I encourage you to head over to my shop at etsy.com/shop/Transom. There should be a link up here. Or maybe some other, like, I'm probably going to buy my own site when it gets bigger, you know. But that's where I'm at right now. There will be an annotation right here and more data in the description if in the future that changes. Like, if you find me primarily through somewhere else. And if you're not the belt-wearing kind, maybe you might consider a bracelet like these. One of the nifty things about my Paracord bracelets is that they're rapid deployment. Look at that. Out. Things get more and more rapid deployment than that, or like this guy. I'm not going to take it apart because this is kind of... There's a video, and you can click the link here to watch the video of this guy coming apart. Well, not this one, but a pattern like it, coming apart insanely quickly. I call this the lightning coil for good reason. Not because it looks lightning bolt-like, but because it comes out like that. Alright, give me a thumbs up to raise my ranking in search results. Give me a subscription if you want to see more videos like this or similar in the future. Leave a comment. I don't respond through Google Plus because I'm anti-Google Plus, but I will definitely read your comment, and if you send me an email or a message through any other service besides Google Plus, I will definitely respond to you, provided you're watching this within 2 years or so of when this is made. And like, if you're a customer, I will definitely respond to you on the... I'm rambling now because I'm very excited about the prospect of this whole venture taking off. Look at that. Looks like the belly of a snake. Anyway, share this video around to people who might be interested in this sort of thing, because more people that know about it, the better. Thank you very much for watching. I love to have you at my channel. And have a good night or day or morning or whatever it is, wherever you are watching this. Alright. Oh yeah, and I also do knot-tying videos. Here is the tricksy method of how to tie an oysterman loop. That's it done rapid fire, but you can see it rapid fire, but a little more thoroughly explained in this video right here. about essentials knots.